Sheesh. Thank you for letting me know I forgot to turn the mic on. All right, so we got to repeat all that crap. We got to repeat all that. All right, so I want to be clear about something. I don't want there to be no misunderstanding. I'm going to speak about it in the terms of regarding Donald Trump and then explain this real quick, and then we're going to talk about the whole assassination. So the first thing I want to say is this. Do you know how often y'all see Donald Trump and he's giving a speech or he's tweeting out or he's saying something, and then you got Democrats jumping out of the woodwork pretending like he talking to them when he not even talking to them? I have that same issue. Whenever I'm talking about evil that men do, whenever I'm talking about how Satan is working people out here, whenever I'm talking about people lying and doing whatever weirdo shit people are doing, there's people that did me wrong. They jump out of the woodwork, start to talk about, I'm talking about them. Well, I'm not talking about them. So I want to be clear about something. Today, everything we're discussing, unless I come straight out and say we're discussing something else, we're just talking about the Republicans and we're talking about the Democrats, the politicians for the most part. I'm not necessarily talking about the voters. I just need to be clear on this because it's come to my attention that every single thing they do, other people think it involves them. When it has shit to do with them, they just want to be in my life and I can't get them to leave. They're just trying to do everything they can. So we're talking about Trump and we're talking about the assassination. And I want to lead the show off by saying this. And I want us to take this into the full understanding of what it is. For at least the last 7 years, the Democrats have been pleading for people to kill Trump. Not just the politicians, also the actual Democrats. Now, I want to say something real quick, something that comes from the Bible. The Bible says that if we kill our brothers in our mind, then it's like we're committing the murder. So the simple act of wanting to murder someone, the simple act of wanting to kill someone, God says is just as bad as actually killing the individual. I'm going to say this again because I don't think people get it. And I don't think people understand intention. And I don't think people, good morning, my brother. And I don't think people really understand these things. The Bible says, just so we could be clear, that if we think about killing our brother in our head, it's as if we've done it. So we're not supposed to be walking around thinking about harming each other, nevertheless killing each other. The Democratic Party, the politicians, have been pushing for since Trump decided to run, that Donald Trump needed to be killed. So as far as I'm concerned, Joe Biden didn't need to pull the trigger. Kamala Harris didn't need to pull the trigger. Who's the chick that was fixing her wig? I forget her name. The chick that was fixing her wig, the black chick that was fixing her wig, I forget what her name is. They don't gotta pull the trigger. If you point a person in a direction and tell them to go commit a crime, then when they go commit that crime, you're on the hook. Read your Bible. People don't know how that shit works. Good morning. People don't know how that works. People, good morning. People think it has to deal with, oh, I didn't do this. I didn't do it. They did it. But you led them down that path. One of the things God really dislikes is when somebody corrupts another individual. In the Bible, it says the worst thing you could do is corrupt a child, because one of the worst things you can do is corrupt another individual. But the worst thing you can do is corrupt a child, somebody that has no information, no Uh, they don't have any understanding of life. They have very low life experience. Things. Good morning, my brother. Things like that. That's the worst thing you can do. Is corrupt the child. So the shooter, he's been down with the Democratic Party. I know they said that he's a Republican, but he's been with BlackRock. If you know who BlackRock is, you know BlackRock is not Republican. So he's been with the Democratic Party since he was in high school. So that means that somebody has been corrupting his mind since he was a child, because a high school is a child. Good morning. So I say all of that to say this. Every Democrat that come out and start trying to say they wish Trump the best, they're lying to you. They don't wish Trump the best. We're going to get into the Secret Service stuff in 2 seconds, but they don't wish Trump the best. These people are extremely upset that Trump is still alive. Let me explain to y'all the trajectory of the bullet real quick. So they show the trajectory of the bullet. We're going to talk about it all being fake. Matter of fact, we'll talk about it being fake right now. So you got people saying that it was a fake assassination. You have individuals, celebrities and whatnot, getting on social media and talking to y'all and telling y'all this was a fake assassination. I need to explain something to y'all besides the fact that there's a photo that actually shows one of the bullets whizzing past Trump's head. I want to explain something to y'all. Pay attention. They showed the trajectory. Literally, they're basically saying by the trajectory of how Trump was shot and whatnot, if he doesn't turn his head like this to look in this direction, that shit hits him dead in the head, fam. Now, let's add that to the fact that his jacket had a hole in it. So they already hit him. They hit him in the chest, but he had a bulletproof vest on, and then they tried to go for the head. But he turned his head, so it changed the trajectory of the bullet. If he didn't turn his head, he would have got hit dead in the head. But since he turned to look, he got hit in the ear. So how was this a fake assassination attempt? How was this good morning? How was this in any way fake? If anybody believes it's fake, please put it into the chat. I want to know what you got to say about it. Now I'm going to say this again for the people that don't get it. They showed one bullet hole in his jacket. You see it while they were ushering him off stage. He had one bullet hole. Good morning. He had one bullet hole in his jacket. So the dude, whoever this kid was, he was professionally trained. This wasn't just some random kid. Morning, my brother. Morning. All right. Have a blessed day. We're gonna both succeed, my brother. Good morning. Okay. Definitely a baddie. I want to see what her Instagram look like. So just so we could be clear, Trump gets hit in his jacket. There's a bullet hole in his jacket. He had a vest on. And the only reason why it didn't hit him in the head was because he turned and looked in the direction that the shooting was coming in. It was 8 shots. One hit him dead on. The other one hit him in his ear. Now, just so we could be clear, good morning. Have a blessed day. So just so we could be clear, they tried to hit him and then hit him because that's how it's done. We all know that that's how it's done. All right? You immobilize them and then you do the headshot. So I want to be clear on this. I don't want there to be no misunderstanding of what I'm attempting to say. One, I believe that this kid was professionally trained and he was professionally trained to do this. Why do I think that? He has a gun club in his school. They make fun of him for being the worst shot. When did he become such a good shot that he could hit a mark from 150 fucking yards away. I'm going to say this again for the people that don't get it. There's a gun club in his school where they go to the gun range and they shoot. They pick on him for being the worst shot in the whole entire class. So I need to know how he can hit a target from 150 yards away. Good morning. I want to know where he got that training from. Back. Pay attention. Don't worry. We got a little bit of time. I'm going to slow walk it. Also, if anybody wants to buy me coffee, I'm absolutely accepting. I ain't had no coffee this morning. I could use some. If somebody want to buy me coffee, I'm absolutely accepting. So listen, pay attention. Don't go nowhere. Now, what were they trying to do with Trump's detail the last couple of months? Since the beginning of this year, the end of last year, good morning. What were they trying to do with Trump's Secret Service detail? They were trying to remove it. There was one of the politicians that actually went and tried to use the political process to say that since Trump was a felon, he's not allowed to have Secret Service protection. In a minute, you're going to understand why all of this is important. So they tried to remove Trump's Secret Service protection, just so we could be clear. I'm about to talk about the snipers on the roof in a minute. But they tried to remove Trump's Secret Service protection. They've been trying to remove Trump's Secret Service protection for at least the beginning of this year. It could have been longer. I'm just, approximating. Now, just so we could be clear, you know those snipers that was on the roof that actually ended up shooting the attended assassin? You know they wasn't Secret Service? I did my research, fam. I did my research. Do you know that those were not Secret Service? The sharpshooters that was on the roof that was there to protect the president. You know they wasn't Secret Service. You know they were local police. You want to know why they wasn't Secret Service? So the person who right now runs the head of the Secret Service, right? I forgot her name, Smettles or something like that. Kettles or something like that, right? She used to be Joe Biden's Secret Service when he was vice president. Have a good day. So the person who was Joe Biden's Secret Service, person that ran Joe Biden's Secret Service, Joe Biden made the head of all Secret Service. That individual has been denying Trump more Secret Service, even though they know or knew before the other day, that there were assassinations that were going to be attempted on him. So they knew that he was in danger. Trump's people said we need more Secret Service. The person who runs Secret Service, who is ex-Joe Biden Secret Service, said no, we're not giving you any more Secret Service. So much to the point that the snipers who were on the building that was supposed to protect Trump, they wasn't Secret Service. They were local police. Explain to me how that happens. I don't know how y'all vote Democrat. I haven't gotten the slightest idea. Every single president that I know of that was assassinated, we look at, good morning. I never get it. When people walk up to me, they just staring at me. So I just say good morning. And then they roll their eyes. I never get that. They be like, what the fuck, fam? What am I doing to you? was like, what the fuck did I do to you? In any regard, I was always taught that it's impolite to stare. And so therefore, if somebody is staring at you, you greet them. Anyway, J Max says, that's crazy. Did they give this sniper Secret Service uniforms? I don't know what you mean by that. I'm just telling you the information that I have. And from what I saw, the snipers just had on regular black police stuff. So I have no idea. I'm telling you the information I have. I would assume, though, that you would put whoever was up there, whether they were with the Secret Service or not with the Secret Service, I would assume that you would put them in sniper uniform. I would assume. And if the sniper uniform you had was the Secret Service uniform, then I would assume you would do that. You wouldn't want the general public to know that those was not Secret Service. Good morning. How y'all doing today? Good? Yes, sir. Have a blessed day. So, yeah, it's like when sometimes you get people that aren't NYPD show up to go canvass a situation, and the police put the bulletproof vest on them that says police, but they not police. You notice how people always want to argue with me stupid shit that don't make no sense? You ever notice that? People are always trying to say that I'm wrong about something that just go look at other, reputable media. They're gonna tell you the same thing. This isn't a secret. Yeah, this isn't a secret. Let's get back to what we're talking about. Don't worry about it. J Mac is only here to say divisive things. Anyway, so let's get back to what we're talking about. So, just so we could be clear, the attempted sniper who isn't here no more, they took him out. As far as because they have shooting in his school, they got a gun club in his school. He's the worst shot, just so we could be clear. So he can shoot a target from 150 yards away. Do y'all understand? Good morning. Do you understand how far 150 yards is away? That's a football field and a half, fam. Most of us can't see a target from that far. Nevertheless, aim and hit one. That's a football field and a half away. This individual that they're saying that got killed for doing what he did, he is the worst shooter at his school gun club. So how did he get good at this? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So how did he get good at this? Y'all better wake up. Y'all be asleep. They got us so busy working around our neighborhoods, hating each other. They got us so busy wanting to destroy one another. They got us so busy thinking about how we gonna survive every day. They got us so busy doing all of these things which should be not so arduous that we can't even pay attention to what they're doing. What up, Kyra Knows? How you doing? What's up, Love It? Michael Love It, how you doing this morning? That's right. All praises to the Most High. Glory be to God. Jesus is King. They got us running around our neighborhood, fighting and killing each other over nothing. They got us mad at each other over nothing. They got people literally thinking a way to live and enjoy your life is to run around creating rumors about other people for no reason. That's humorous, and that's helping them do stuff because that person didn't help you out in life the way you wanted them to. So now we want to destroy their life. This is what people are doing. Good Good morning. How you doing today? You also, thank you. I appreciate you. So this is what people are doing. People aren't thinking about being a benefit to others. People aren't thinking about building up their community. People is thinking about what they could get out of their community. People is thinking about what they could get out of this person, out of that person. While we literally got MFs running around, our politicians telling people to kill other politicians. Because they've been telling y'all to kill Trump for the longest. Don't tell me they haven't. They have. Let's get to the next point. So they've been trying to let me move away. I don't know why people, it's like they be dead set on smoking cigarettes around me. I do not know why. I don't know why. A lot of people recently have been asking me what cigarettes I smoke. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't even know why I'm being asked those questions. I have no idea. Majority of my life is just people assuming shit and then treating me weird and then them getting mad at me because I'm not the thing that they assumed. It is what it is. Let's get back to the show. Let's get back to the show. Good morning. Good morning. So I want to be clear about something. I don't want there to be no misunderstanding. The Democrats have been asking people to kill Trump for years. The Democrats have been talking about how somebody needs to kill Trump for years. This is not the way our politicians are supposed to conduct themselves. Once again, I just want to go back to this. The Bible says that we kill our brother in our head is just as bad as if we did it in real life. So we're not even supposed to be walking around thinking about killing one another. We're not even supposed to be walking around thinking about doing harm to one another. This isn't even a thought we're supposed to have. Why are politicians out here campaigning for it? They're literally campaigning for somebody to kill freaking Trump. Why are they campaigning for it? Explain that to me. Ah, sheesh. I wasn't gonna come out because I thought it was gonna rain. I just seen a raindrop. It might start raining. Explain that to me. I'm here. I'm listening. I need somebody to explain to me how y'all voting for the Democrats and the Democrats out here just trying to get their enemies killed. Like that isn't the easiest sign of a villain. Like that's not the easiest way to tell who's wrong. Good morning. That's crazy. All of the Caucasian white people that pull up, they are real quick to say good morning to me. They be old ladies, old people. They be real quick to say good morning to me and show me love. We got black people out here like that too. Let's not get it confused. But it's just crazy. The old white ladies are just so quick. And not for nothing, some of these people might be from Seagate. And that might be why. Not for nothing. They love me in Seagate. They love me. I'm out there doing God's work, and there are people who appreciate God's work. So if you appreciate God's work, you just fuck with me, fam. I don't know no other better way to put that. Let's get back to the show. Good morning. How can I help you? Western Union? I think there used to be a Western Union in here, but that place is closed now. So I don't know where there's another Western Union. I'm sorry. Maybe in the supermarket? Okay. Yes, sir. Have a blessed day. Let's get back to it. So I want to be clear about something. They thought Trump was going to be dead. They thought Trump was going to die. If Trump doesn't turn his head and look in that direction, that bullet doesn't whiz by his ear. That bullet goes through his head. He literally is only alive because he turned. That's it. You know what that means? The Secret Service failed. Who's the head of the Secret Service? You didn't even begin to talk about the people that saw. Good morning. We didn't even begin to talk about the people that saw the dude on top of the building and was trying to tell the police. We're going to get to that in a minute. Secret Service failed. Who's the head of the Secret Service? The lady that used to be Joe Biden's main Secret Service person. That's who's the head of the Secret Service right now. Some woman. Before I get to my next point, I just want to point something else out. How did they have the two shortest people in front of Trump where bullets were coming from, instead of having the tallest people in front of Trump? For everybody that don't know, the Secret Service is supposed to take a bullet for whoever they protected. They had two short women in front of Trump. If that person didn't get killed, the sniper would have had another shot. Explain that to me. Explain that to me. Trump about 6 foot, 6'1", 6 foot, something like that. I don't know how tall he is. So how they had two short women on his detail, women that were shorter than him, and then they also were standing in front of him. More than my brother. They were also standing in front of him. How? Explain this to me. I need an explanation. I'm going to tell you something. So you know how the Democrats are coming out talking about, yo, this was a setup. This was fake. I don't think it was fake. I think there's some people who planned this, obviously, and knew that this was going to happen. I think those people are 100% calling it fake because the thing they wanted to happen didn't happen. You want to know what they do when they try to destroy you and it don't work? They then try to turn whatever the thing is that they tried to hurt you with. Let's say they tried to kill you and you're unsuccessful. Now they try to turn that into a reason why everybody should be mad at you. Let's say they tried to rob you and they were unsuccessful. Now they're going to try to turn that into a reason why everybody should be mad at you. Let's say they tried to attack you and they were unsuccessful. Now they're going to try to turn that into a reason why everybody should be mad at you. Because this is how Satan works. This is literally how Satan works. So now they're out there talking about this was a fake hit. This was staged. Even though there is a literal photo that we can see the bullet whizzing past Trump's head. How's this staged? Trump got hit in the ear. I heard somebody saying he has something in his hand and he cut his ear. Have any of y'all ever been hit with something? You want to know what the first thing you do when something hits you? You grab the spot. Especially if it's in your head. Especially if it's on your head, on your face. If you're walking and a bee flies into you and stings you, the first thing you do is this, is it not? So why wouldn't Trump, the first thing he would have did was grabbed his ear? This is all common sense. But they're going to try to make you think common sense don't make sense because they're trying to tell you something that don't make sense. Stop letting people trick you, fam. Trump 6'5"? I mean, I don't know how tall he is. 6'5"? That's pretty tall. In any regard, however tall Trump is, they had these two short ladies in front of him. How? Who's in charge of his Secret Service detail? Whose idea was it to one, we're going to get it to the snipers on the roof in a minute, but whose idea was it for one, morning, for one, not have enough Secret Service there? How do I know they didn't have enough Secret Service there? The snipers that was on top of the roof was local police. So Secret Service didn't even give Trump enough people. The local police had to stand in. So now we're going to get to the part where people are discussing. A lot of people, quite a few people at the location said that they saw a dude on the roof and they tried to tell the local police, the police officers, yo, there's a guy on the roof with a gun. They literally show the snipers trained on the dude with the gun for like 5 minutes or so. They saw him. So why didn't they shoot him? So this whole time I'm busy thinking, why didn't they shoot him? Could it have been they didn't shoot him for such an easy, simple reason as of they were local police and not Secret Service, so they have to operate from a different set of rules? They were local police. They wasn't Secret Service. So therefore, they had to operate from a different set of rules. That might be why they didn't shoot him. Morning, my brother. All right. It might be just that simple. They had to operate from a different set of rules. They were local police. If that was Secret Service, they could put you down. Period. Any type of threat, anything. Morning, my brother. All right. Secret Service could just put you down. But those snipers was local police. They probably had to call, get the word, get the okay, all this other shit. No, they were told to stand down. The snipers on the roof were told to stand down. Snipers on the roof were told to stand down. They had the shot for like 5 minutes or something. They were told to stand down. You had people at the event pointing at the dude, trying to tell the police about it. They said one police officer tried to go up the ladder to where the dude was, and the dude turned around and pulled the rifle on him. So the guy went back down the ladder, and they're saying that's when he turned around and shot at Trump. So allegedly, the way that I'm taking the information, there's a good chance that they tried to arrest him first. Okay. There's a good chance they tried to arrest him first. Have a blessed day. Yes, sir. There's a good chance they tried to arrest him first. Because they say it, because what I heard was somebody tried to go up the, one of the police, a police officer tried to go up the ladder to the roof where he was. When he got up there, dude turned around and put the rifle on him. When dude turned around and put the rifle on him, the police officer went back down the ladder. At that point, homeboy turned around and shot at Trump. Morning, gentlemen. They go that noise thing you was talking about. They got somebody else to do it today. That's that noise shit you was talking about, Kyra. I'm waiting for them to send the EMS around here to just make noise for no reason. I'm waiting for that. You know, that happens every day. Noise campaign. Yeah, I know. Anybody want to buy me some coffee this morning? I am accepted. I'm also accepting a donut. So just so we can be clear, this is 100% a failure of the Secret Service. The lady that runs the Secret Service, like whenever anybody else gets assassinated, she needs to be fired. The person who runs the Secret Service, just like any other time somebody gets assassinated or almost assassinated, she needs to be fired. She needs to lose her job. I doubt she's gonna lose her job because I think Trump has to fire. Biden has to fire her, and I don't think Biden is gonna do that. I don't think Biden would. They obviously want Trump dead. They obviously want Trump dead, so I don't see that happening in any way, shape, or form. I don't even think they're gonna do it to cover their own ass. Because at this point, you just fire her because you got to cover your ass. I don't even think they're gonna do it to cover their ass. I think they're too arrogant. You understand? I think. Wait, what you face farming for? I think they're too. I just don't think they're gonna do it. They should though. You're supposed to. I nigga Trump. Niggas is like Trump is the GOAT now. The nigga got a pair of sneakers. Nigga got Trump sneakers out. The nigga survived the shooting. It's just crazy. Good morning. Well, generally speaking, whenever the president is, and whenever there's an assassination attempt made on the president, and they get as close as what just happened with Trump, just generally speaking, usually whoever is the director of the Secret Service, usually they get fired. Usually they lose their job. That's just the way that works. Generally speaking, I don't know what's gonna happen in this case, obviously, but generally speaking, they usually lose their job. They usually get fired. At least that's my understanding. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I don't know. But from the history of me knowing, usually they get fired. Usually they don't just get fired. They just offer their resignation. Get the heck up out of there. Good morning. Usually they just offer their resignation. Usually. So I don't know if it's they get fired thing or they just, like I said, usually they just offer their resignation. But that's what you do when you're gonna get fired and you don't have fired on your thing. You want to be like, I didn't get fired, I resigned it. So yeah, that part. So should she resign? Absolutely. And just so we can be clear, for a really long time, Trump has been saying that they needed more security from the Secret Service. So the Secret Service knows about the threats against Trump's life. So the simple fact of them not giving Trump more protection, more Secret Service, it is what it is, man. They know that they're supposed to give him more detail. He doesn't have enough detail. He has a bigger threat on his life than Biden. Way bigger threat on Trump's life than. Good morning. Is a way bigger threat on Trump's life than Biden. Biden don't have no threat on his life. Niggas don't even. The biggest threat to Biden's life is stairs or some shit. Biden don't have a threat. Like, he's the president of the United States, but Biden being in power helps every other country. No country is hurt because Biden is in power. Maybe Russia and China, Russia, because now they got the situation with the Ukraine. But Biden being in power helps all of our enemies, and it helps everything negative. Like, don't nobody want to kill that guy. Our enemies want Biden to live as long as possible, and they want him to be president as long as possible. Biden is a terrible president. He's a terrible president, man. He's a terrible president. But you can hear the way Biden talks. He just one of them niggas that want to bully niggas. But he don't got no real ideas. He don't got no real nothing. All he got is this. That's that. He don't know how to do nothing. No. That's it. That's all he got going for himself. Always talking about he gonna bring somebody behind the shed. The fuck is you talking about, Biden? You gonna take him behind the barn? What are you talking about? I don't remember no time Trump ever offering violence to Biden. Does anybody remember any? Good morning. Does anybody remember any time Trump offered violence to Biden? Because I don't. But I constantly, every time Biden gets mad at somebody, he want to take them behind the barn or he want to do violence to them. But Trump, I don't ever hear him talking about doing violence to the individuals that are on opposing viewpoints of his. Trump almost got killed. I didn't see any MAGA destroying property. I didn't see any MAGA doing any marches, raising buildings. I didn't see any MAGA out there attacking the police. I didn't see any MAGA out there destroying their own communities. None. I didn't see any of them. I didn't see no Trump supporters destroying the community. I didn't see no Trump supporters out there trying to hurt each other. I didn't see no Trump supporters looting. I didn't see no Trump supporters rioting. None. When are y'all gonna realize you on the wrong side? When are you gonna realize y'all on the wrong side? All these Democrats, when they gonna realize it? Everything that the Bible say we're not supposed to do, the Democrats seem to lean into. That's all I'm saying. All of us do things we're not supposed to do. We all fall short. What I'm saying is, all the things that we're not supposed to do, the Democrats literally lean into it. It's not even like they're just, fucking up by accident. Like they're literally leaning into every single thing that we're not supposed to be doing. Everything. They're out here they're out here wishing death on niggas. They wishing death on Trump, fam. That's crazy. Morning, my brother. That's crazy. They're out here wishing death on people. And then they're gonna also want to take the high road. Because they're always right. While they're wishing death on people and want all of your children to be the opposite gender. They want all your little boys to be little girls to be little boys. And they're wishing death on people. So I need to understand this. I need a better understanding of what the actual issue and problem is. Give me 1 second. Morning. about that. Sorry about that. What up, washable marker? This is Joe Biden, aka Corn Pop. Fucking, and I can't express this enough. Y'all out here and y'all cater to these Democrats and y'all go for everything the Democrats say. Give it 1 second. Hold on. So y'all come out here and y'all cater to everything the Democrats say to do. I want y'all to go read the Bible, read some of the laws, and then I want you to pay attention to what Democrats say we should be doing. And almost everything the Democrats, good morning, my brother. All right. Almost everything the Democrats say we should be doing is shit we not supposed to be doing. Like almost all of it. Almost everything that they say we should be leaning into is shit God don't want us doing. Almost everything. So I need an explanation, a fair explanation. If the Democrats are consistently telling us to do shit that fall outside of what God is telling us to do, I need to know why you keep voting Democrat and why you believe the Republicans are evil. And I think that's a good question. The Democrats have been wishing death on that man. The Democrats have been wishing death on that man for years now. Then somebody tries to shoot him and they up in arms. They don't know why anybody would try to kill Donald Trump. Y'all been calling him Hitler for how many years now? When if anybody knows anything about Hitler, and if anybody knows anything about Donald Trump, and if anybody knows anything about Joe Biden is closer to Hitler than Donald Trump is ever going to be. Y'all don't understand communism. Y'all don't understand socialism. Y'all don't understand any of the political processes. But y'all just jump out of the window whenever the Democrats yell racism. Don't understand none of the political processes. None of them. Joe Biden is way closer to Hitler than Trump. It's not even close. And I'm not talking about what Hitler actually was because I don't speak German. So I don't have the slightest idea what he was saying in those speeches. I'm talking about what people are saying Hitler was. Our idea of who Hitler was. It's not even close. Joe Biden wants to, who's the people that wanted to make us wear masks? Who is the people that wanted us to have a mark on us so if you knew, so you know who had the jab? You know what that sounds like? That sounds like when they had the Jewish people in Germany wearing the patches. Fam, y'all paying attention? Y'all paying attention? I don't want to be valid in no hood, fam. Just so we could be clear. I'm a homegrown man. I want to be valid with God. Period. If the hood don't fuck with me, the hood don't fuck with me. I want God to fuck with me. So me and you ain't on the same page. I kicked somebody a minute ago that just came in here and was like, "You're not valid in the hood." I'm trying to go to heaven, nigga. I'm trying to go to heaven. I'm trying to do godly stuff. You trying to do hood shit. Me and you is not the same. Also, I don't even go to that neighborhood. I've been to that neighborhood like maybe 3 times since I lived in Coney Island. I've been here like 3, 4 years. I've been in that neighborhood like 3 times, man. What the fuck? I didn't even go there. Any other anything else y'all want to talk about concerning this? Any questions or anything like that before I get to the next point I want to make? Any questions or anything like that y'all want to discuss about this before I get to my next point? I'm a God-fearing man, fam. Y'all in here trying to get me to act the way that I'm just not. I'm a God-fearing man, fam. I'm not no weirdo like you niggas. These niggas think the hood is everything, fam, because they know they could never get out of it. Why you think they mad at me? They know there's nothing in the world that some of them could do to ever get out the hood. Well, there are things everybody could get out of the hood, but they just refuse. You understand? They just refuse. Pardon me. Yeah, they just refuse. Like, what the hell? And take one quick break real quick. So, shout out to the Seagate Community Board. I have a meeting with them today. We should be starting up a couple of things very soon. I have a meeting with them today. I had 3 meetings this weekend. I was able to make 2. I missed one of them. I had 3 meetings this weekend. Everything is working perfect. We're going to have our basketball tournaments. And even more importantly than that, we should be starting a whole program. I'm going to be talking to them today, and we're going to find out. They might be letting me run a whole program. I keep trying to tell y'all, the people that see me every day, they fuck with me, fam. The people that see me every day, talk to me every day, communicate with me every day. So we might be starting a program. I got a meeting today. So that part. You niggas want to worry about the hood. I'm not worried about the hood, man. If the hood want to do better, the hood do better. Everybody that don't want to be in the hood, get out the hood. The people that don't want to get out the hood, the people that want to be in the hood, they don't get out the hood. They be too busy doing hood shit. How you gonna get out the hood and you ain't doing nothing but hood shit? You gotta do shit that ain't hood shit to get out the hood, fam. And also, in addition to that, if you try to go block me over there, you're gonna have to go to the police. So you're gonna have to go create a problem with the local police over here trying to block me. So, so how y'all block me by going out here to these people and harassing these people and lying to these random individuals and the store owners and everybody else? I have to go try to do that shit to the police in there, fam. Just letting you know. And they watch me literally every single day. So those are the people you're gonna have to go create a problem with. Morning. Those are the people you're gonna have to go create a problem with. And they watch me every day. Oh wow. So you can go let them know who you are, and then create a problem for you with the local police. You can go do that. That's on you. They also watch the show also, so any threats you want to throw out there, fuck it, right? Let's get back to the show. Don't worry. I always make sure people know who the people that want to hurt me is. Ain't nobody gonna come out here and hurt me and then get away with it. So I always make sure people know exactly who want to hurt me. Every time. I promise you. Anything else y'all want to talk about specifically about this particular about the situation with Trump? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Anything y'all want to talk about specifically regarding this? Put it in the chat. They've been trying to get people to kill me since 2018, fam. Every couple of months, they gaslight another motherfucker and try to get them to throw their lives away. All right? It is what it is. They've been trying to kill me since 2018. Whoever's the individual, whoever the weirdo is that they done fucked with head and manipulated their head because they slow and they might be onto it right now. Nigga, you is not the first. If I live past this year, you won't be the last. They gonna go find somebody else that they think is an idiot. That's all they do. They gonna look for slow niggas and then try to get them to kill me. That's what they do. Since 2018. Why do you think people be mad at me for no reason? They just be making up reasons. Good morning. They just be making up reasons. They be like, what you gonna do? Anything else y'all want to talk about? Come on, put it in the chat. These niggas, I keep seeing people say that it was a fake assassination attempt. These niggas, y'all just, I don't, like, I'm not gonna lie. So have y'all ever heard about the, so I'm gonna tell y'all a theory I have real quick. So I have a theory. Theory is this. You know in the movies when you see, what's up? Assassination attempt. Yeah. For you, is it real or stigmatic? It's real. It's real. What do you think? You know, I want to balance it. I know you are well informed. Yes, sir. So I think it's real, and the number one reason why I think it's real is because it looked like they could have shot the shooter before he shot Trump. But we already know that the deep state exists. Those are the guys that, like, this is the regular government, and then this is the deep state, the people that work in and outside of the regular government, but they really make things move. So I think that they were told to not shoot the shooter, so the shooter has the opportunity to shoot Trump. So that's the number one reason why I believe that it was real. They allegedly, they had him spotted for about like 5 minutes. So if you see the dude, you don't know who he is, you got him in your scope for 5 minutes, he got a gun pointed towards the president, boom. No. Well, one thing, do not let our Second Amendment go. Woo, sheesh, shoo. Do not let our Second Amendment go. All right? Don't let them trick you into going against the Second Amendment. Our First Amendment is the ability to be able to criticize the government, and our Second Amendment is the ability to have arms. If we didn't have our Second Amendment, the First Amendment would be moot. We wouldn't even you get it. We need the Second Amendment so the First Amendment works. You think the government is just gonna allow us to constantly criticize them when they're doing the shit that they're not supposed to be doing? You see what they're already doing with social media. They're blocking pages and blocking people's social media. They're talking about that right now in Congress. They've been talking about that in Congress for like the last 6-7 months about how good morning, about how before Elon Musk bought Twitter, the government was calling Twitter up and having Twitter block people accounts because they were saying things they didn't want them to say. Freedom of speech, right? So never let them take our Second Amendment. Don't fall for the bullshit. Do you understand there was 2 mass shootings the other day involving black people, and y'all didn't even hear about it? This happened last week. They don't even talk about it. Why? Because the guns were illegal. But if the guns were legal, they'd be saying, "Oh, we got to get rid of the Second Amendment." But the guns were illegal, so therefore they don't have no Second Amendment argument. So therefore, you don't got Black Lives Matter popping up out of the woodworks having something to say, or any of these other people having anything to say, because they can't argue against taking one of our rights away. Why the only time the Democrats speak is when it's an opportunity to take one of our rights away? That's the only time we hear the Democrats. Whenever it's an opportunity to change a law or to create a bill that takes one of our rights away. Why is that? Explain that to me. When we have mass shootings from black people killing black people, I don't see the Democrats. I don't see our activists. Why ain't our activists in the streets talking about black on black crime gotta stop? Why isn't this dude still talking about kings stop killing kings? Why did he stop that? Because they told him he had to stop that. Because that wasn't helping the agenda. So pay attention. Why do you think they want us hating each other? Why do you think they want us arguing with one another and having all of this negative energy amongst each other? Because it's so much easier to get you to do something negative, to get you to do something wrong when you already got negative thoughts on your mind. Good morning, my brother. When you already got negative thoughts on your mind, it's so easy to just shift your direction a little, your focus a little, and now you're not thinking negatively about the thing that you was thinking negatively about originally. Now you're thinking negatively about the thing that they want you to think negatively about. Stay up, man. So no, we shouldn't be allowing for them to touch our Second Amendment. They can eat a dick. Pardon my language. And it's always the Democrats that want to take our Second Amendment away. Why is it always the Democrats that want to create more laws? How y'all telling me that y'all want to be in the land of the free, but y'all constantly want more laws created instead of just putting people with mental illnesses in a freaking place where they can be taken care of? Good morning. Put the people with mental illnesses away. I notice I'm not just saying criminals. I'm saying people with mental illnesses. We got a lot of people with mental illnesses. It's rampant. Stop letting these people out of prison when you know they have a mental illness. That mental illness has to be taken care of. You not only know that they have a mental illness, but they also have a proclivity for crime. and a mental illness, and you let them right back out into our streets, just right back outside. You know they got a proclivity for crime. You know they got a mental illness. Just let them right back outside. And then y'all go harass people that's trying to make a decent living. Then y'all go harass people that ain't doing nothing. Then y'all go harass people like me. But let there be some killer in the neighborhood with a mental illness. Y'all niggas is fucking eggshells around that nigga. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Eggshells around people like that. But let it be somebody that's just a little bit different than you. Then all of a sudden you gotta hate that guy until he changes everything about him that makes him an individual, and then he assimilates and become a part of the collective. And then y'all wonder why everybody the same, everybody doing the same thing, everybody people weird. Morning. People are weird. No, don't fight. Oh, not don't, but always fight for the Second Amendment. Sheesh. Always fight for the. I know she had a nice butt, but I didn't know she was pretty too. Always fight for the Second Amendment. Always fight for the Second Amendment. Without the Second Amendment, we can't even enforce the First Amendment. The hell? When these guns is in our neighborhoods killing people, I don't hear them talking about the Second Amendment. Not at all. But you let them same guns be used against, not the same guns, obviously. When our people are getting killed, they don't talk about Second Amendment. They talk about putting people in prison. When Caucasian people go out there and do mass shooting, they don't talk about putting people in prison. They talk about a Second Amendment. Stay focused. Say that again for if you don't get it. When the guns come to our neighborhoods and kill people, they talk about putting people in prison. When the guns go to white people's neighborhoods and kill people, they talk about the Second Amendment. Stay focused. Y'all, we spent too long letting idiots run everything. Y'all let idiots run everything. All the slowest niggas, y'all let those guys be in charge. All the slow niggas. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I be seeing chicks and I be like, I know they bad, right? But they just probably a little depressed because they probably with some weirdo ass nigga, and so they depressed. Or they probably just depressed on their own, and whoever they with probably is a good guy and he don't know how to help them. But sometimes our women are just depressed, man. They be bad too. They just be depressed. Good morning. They just be depressed, man. Just like men, we suffer through depression more than women. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. We suffer through depression more than women. If you know, you know. But a lot of time, our women just be depressed, man. Morning. All right. Fam. Sorry to pause you. Shout out to the hood. Shout out to the hood. Niggas like hood don't fuck with me. Nah, nigga. Weirdos don't fuck with me, man. And I wanna thank all the weirdos that don't fuck with me. I appreciate you niggas. Gotta stop letting the weirdos run shit, man. Weirdos run shit. That's why shit go bad. Y'all let all the jealous niggas, all them niggas, those guys run everything. All the jealous dudes, all of the this. Those guys run everything. Anyway, what else we talking about? We still got some charge on the phone, and I still got some charge in my jump off. I'm not in no rush. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Did Shorty just make a whole U-turn? She like walked in a giant circle. She a cutie though. I'm not complaining. She a cutie. One of the guys that messed up a good thing I had going. Had a good thing going and niggas just, sheesh. Have a blessed day. Oh, that's a taxi. She was fine as fuck. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I don't get it. Like, if this isn't proof to y'all that the Democrats is on some BS, name me a president that they tried to assassinate and or assassinated, and we don't look at them like they was on the right side of history. Like, every president that's been assassinated, we look at positively. Correct? I think there's like one president we look at negatively. But now I think we need to go revise that history. Every president that has been assassinated, we look at positively. So think about that for a moment. While you, every time you hear somebody hating on Trump, think about that for a moment. Every president, I think there's one president that got assassinated that we don't look at positively. But generally speaking, every single president that's been assassinated or attempted to be assassinated, we looked at positively. Do y'all remember? For a lot of people wasn't alive when the thing happened with Reagan. So homeboy tried to kill Reagan. He ended up killing somebody else. I forgot who. Was it his vice president or somebody? But the dude tried to kill Reagan. He ended up killing another dude or whatever the case is. And that actually made a big change in our gun laws. Not for nothing. It was like a big change around our gun laws after that happened. So I need for you to tell me a president that they either tried to assassinate or assassinated, and then we looked at negatively. So if that's not happening, that right there is proof that whatever the hell it is that Trump is fighting against, Trump is probably fighting against the evil, more likely than him being the evil. They tried to assassinate him, fam. And it had to be the Democrats because the Republicans ain't trying to assassinate him. It had to, and I don't care that the dudes is a registered Republican. None of that matters to me. Unless there, a lot of Republicans are extremists. A lot of left-leaning people are actually extremists, not even Republicans. So sheesh. Now it's the left-leaning motherfuckers. When I was growing up, Republicans were just bad. That's the way we looked at them. That's what we were taught. All the way to our elementary school. In our schools, damn near. I can't even really say in our schools too much. I'm going to say like this. After Reagan, that's what they start teaching in our schools. For whatever the reason is, Reagan was loved like a motherfucker. In the 80s, my school, and I was in a school in the Bronx, Reagan was loved. They just spoke about Reagan like he was the bee's knees. I don't know what to tell you. Morning, my brother. All right. They spoke about Reagan like he was the bee's knees. They loved the guy. they loved him. I don't know what to tell you. Bush, they hated. They hated Bush. Even when Reagan was in office, people hated Bush. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. I ain't never seen a vice president talked about as much. They hated Bush, man. They hated Bush. Loved Reagan. I never understood that as a kid. I never understood that. Never understood that as a kid. Never understood that. All right? Never understood that. Good morning. Never understood that. Never understood that. And you have no idea how baffled I was when freaking Bush actually won the election after Reagan. So I just never understood it. I never understood it. I never understood. I never understood the Reagan love. I never understood the Bush hate. I just never understood it. Just never made sense to me. But what do I keep telling y'all? A lot of times they trick us black people to be on the wrong side of history. They trick us. A lot. We're on the wrong side of history a lot. They trick us. They trick us, man. They tell lies. They gaslight. They do everything in the world. They make sure that the first thing they do is make sure we hate each other. After they make sure we hate each other, then they can manipulate you to do almost anything. So they send people narratives around. They try to find people and they attack them. So one of the main ways they get us to hate each other is they look for people trying to do positive shit, and then they get you to hate them. Once you start hating that individual doing positive shit, they know you're going to work against your best interest. Now they don't got to give you nothing. They don't got to do nothing for you. Why? Why do they got to do something for you? You ready to work against your best interest. You got somebody right there in your face every day that want to help your community, and all y'all want to do is hate the woman or the man. Y'all want all the worst things in the world for the woman or the man. You know how easy it is for them to now get you to do more shit against your best interest? If something is right in front of your face and you can't see its value, how are you going to see the value of something that's 600 miles away? How are you going to see the value of something that's on the other side of the world? If they could put something dead in your face that you see every day and you can't even understand its value. So this is how they destroy our communities. Got the lady over there talking shit about me right now. Shout out to her. I guess she's walking around the community today trying to get as many people as possible to like call the police on me and shit like that. What up, Diaz? That's why I'm never trying to talk Good morning, my brother. I'm never trying to talk negative, but I'm not gonna ignore fact in order to make people that want to make me uncomfortable feel comfortable. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Not no big rush. Hey. Not no big rush. Good morning. Not in no big rush. Oh shoot, I do have a meeting around 1 o'clock. So we probably gonna wrap this up pretty quick. I think it's 1 o'clock today. I think it's around 1 o'clock. Gotta go. I got a board meeting. I gotta go meet. I have a meeting with a board today about around 1 o'clock. I'm not even shooting in that direction, man. That lady's crazy. You see how I have the camera pointed like this? She busy asking me, am I shooting? People are crazy. People are fucking crazy. I have no idea why that lady thought I wanted to get on film. I have no idea. People are freaking crazy. Good morning. Mm-hmm. People are crazy. I guess they told her to do it today. People are crazy, fam. I'm over here doing what I'm doing. Some lady just walked past and was like, I think she thought I was filming her or some shit. But the funny thing about it is, she walked through the camera all the way right here to get right here and then be like, am I filming her? What the fuck are you talking about? You were crazy, fam. That's what I be trying to explain to y'all. People really want me to be in their lives so bad. I'm not doing nothing. They just want me in their life. So they do all types of weirdo stuff to make it sort of like they trying to make it like I'm trying to be like I'm not doing nothing. People crazy. Sheesh. Fucking bananas. Absolutely bananas. Anything else y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. Come on. I got a meeting today. We got to get to it. There is weirdos running around Coney Island telling people that I'm trying to record people, and I'm never trying to record nobody. So that's why I have this issue. So those same people that are running around Coney Island telling people I'm trying to record people, they come harass me whenever they see me recording. And then they get upset if they get on recording when they could just go live their life and never be on the camera. So they usually come harass me. One of my brothers. So they come harass me while I'm recording, and then they complain they get recorded. You understand? It's like, what you gonna do, fam? This is crazy. Oh, I'm laughing. I'm laughing more because the officer heard what I said, and they know that happens because people were calling them complaining on me, and they see it happening, so that's why they're laughing. At least that's why I think they're laughing and shit. I'm never trying to record nobody but myself. That's it. I'm never trying to record nobody. I'm never trying to put nobody on camera. I don't know why they lying to these people, and I don't know why the people believe it. These people are just dead set on being in my life, and there's nothing I could do about it. They just gonna make themselves be in my life. Even though I'm a pretty nice person and I say hello to everybody, you can just say hello back to me. You don't have to, all of this negative weirdo shit don't have to happen. You can just be polite. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. These is weirdos. These is weirdos, man. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. What we talking about? This is weirdos, man. I'm gonna tell you the wild part. The wildest part about all of this is, let me be an actual, like, this doesn't happen nowhere else. I don't know no other way to put it. Good morning. It doesn't happen nowhere else. Like, nowhere else. I'm not trying to be a dick, but no other community I've ever been in where I've had this issue. It's only here. Nowhere. We've been on YouTube since 2016. So you know what I'm saying is true. This issue is nowhere else. Everywhere else I go, people are trying to get recorded. And I'm trying to stop them from being recorded. So that's proof I'm not trying to record nobody. Same energy as always. Just gotta laugh at some of this shit, man. Now we all need to do better in the hood, but you can't, because you got people that actually want to do better, then you got the people who don't want you to do better. Until niggas start Xing out, and I'm not trying to say hurt the person and like that, but until people start treating the weirdos like weirdos, like you just hating on that other nigga for no reason. Why would I deal with you? Until you start treating people like that, that shit ain't gonna stop. Niggas gotta start treating people like that. Like, I'm not mad at you. I don't want nothing bad for you. But fam, I'm not on your type of time. I'm not out here to be a hater. That's it. Somebody having a hating conversation. I'm gonna tell you one of the main things I learned talking to niggas that got money. As soon as you say something negative, they cut the conversation off. Like, when these dudes that got money, I'm talking about niggas that got money. I'm not talking about niggas that's doing okay. I'm talking about niggas that got money. Like niggas that could go burn $1,000 every couple of hours. Niggas that got money. You understand? They don't do that, fam. Once you pull up and you start talking crazy, negative energy, bad mouthing niggas, all this other, you might not never talk to them again. They might never deal with you again. They don't hate you. They don't got no problems with you. They might not never deal with you again, fam. But in the hood, what we do is, when the niggas come around and start talking crazy about other people, niggas want to hear more. Niggas want to know exactly what you mean. Nigga just lying most of the time, fam. Why you need to know exactly what the lie is? If you talking about shit that ain't no benefit, they don't want to have none of those conversations. They not trying to. Niggas that got money, you want to know who their friends are? People who they make money with. That's who their friends are. Nowadays, if you try to make friends like that with a nigga that don't got no money, to them, they gonna be like, oh, you only want to deal with me because you can get something out of it. No, nigga. That's why we all should be dealing with one another. Because we benefit each other's lives outside of just friendship. Our friends should be people we do business with. Why wouldn't they be? Our friends should be those type of people. You understand? They tricked y'all. They got us in our communities working backwards. All of them white niggas that make money, they make money together. All of those Mexicans come to the country. They make money together. Italians come to the country. They make money together. Russians come to the country. They make money together. Black people already here. Nah, fam, I'm not doing nothing with none of my friends. How? So they got us completely backwards. And as long as y'all keep voting Democrat, it's never gonna get any better. Every single civil rights law that was ever passed, the bill was written up by a Republican, and the Republicans are the ones that got it passed. Every single civil rights, anything ever. So explain to me how the Republicans are the enemies and the Democrats are our friends. Explain that. The Democrats have never passed any civil rights bill ever. They pass shit for the LGBTQ community. They pass shit for Muslims. They pass shit for Asians. They pass shit for a ton of other communities. Why do they refuse to pass shit for black people? You mean to tell me the reason why we can vote is because of Republicans? That's what you're telling me? The whole reason why we can vote right now is because of Republicans. Republicans wrote that up and passed it. But the Democrats have convinced you that the Republicans are your enemies. Explain this shit to me. Explain it. Almost every right that a black person has in America, the Republicans wrote those bills up and passed them. Now explain to me how the Democrats are who we supposed to be dying for. Explain it. Go look this shit up. I don't got a cat. Every single thing I ever say, research. Everything you ever hear me say, research. Oh, fuck. There's this homeless lady that be following me around and shit. So she went back across the street. I wasn't sure why she was walking over here. I know she was walking over here to start harassing me again. Shit. I didn't see none of those comments. So I just now erased them. Shorty is just bad. I ain't gonna lie. I know she got a man and shit. But she just bad. Man. I do have a meeting a little bit later. I think I'm about to get ready to end this live so I can give myself a little bit of time before the meeting. Everybody that don't know, We're going to be bringing basketball tournament to Seagate, and I might be having my own team. I'm going to be in negotiations. I'm actually in negotiations right now. I've had a couple of meetings regarding this. If it works out the way that I want it to work out, we are going to be creating, and it's wild because I have to basically go to the white people and the police to do business. Uh, I have to go to the people that's gonna go do their due diligence, and they're gonna actually investigate me to find out who I am as a person and don't listen to rumors. So we're going to be working very closely with the local police. I've already had 3 meetings with the local police regarding this. We're going to be working very closely with the local police department. Which is 2 things. So that's also a little bit of extra protection, obviously. As far as people not being able to randomly call the police on me, you know, you know. So now people aren't going to randomly be able to just call the police on me and stuff like that. Also, I'm going to be working, might as well just go over this real quick. We're going to be working semi-closely with the local police department and one of the community boards around here, the Gate Community Board. And so that's what we're going to be doing. Apparently, they have wanted to work with me previously. For the last couple of years, they actually wanted to work with us. But somebody convinced the kids to throw away their shit. I don't know way to put it. They wanted to put some money behind some kids' programs last year and the year before, but one of these weirdos out here convinced the kids that basically the kids didn't want it. So I go to the kids this year, and I'm like, y'all don't want a basketball tournament? And they all like, yeah, they do want one. And I'm like, but, morning. I'm like, that's what I'm trying to bring for y'all. Y'all, fighting against it. Like, why are you fighting against it? And I guess now they see. And on top of that, the kids literally see, these people that are gonna, finance the shit and push the shit through. They literally see these people walking around talking to me. They see us, they hear us, speaking about shit, talking about shit. They see us, having, conversations on the matter. I'm pretty sure that at least one of the officers, because there's a couple of officers that play basketball out there with us every once in a while, have probably also already spoke on it. I know that the person tried to tell them about it last year, but people they just trying so hard to block me, and by trying to block me, they're actually taking things away from the community. They're actually making it so that ways the community will benefit, they're not going to benefit because they're trying so hard to block me. So these are not good people. These are not good people. Like not even in the slightest. I had somebody the other day say I talk about myself all the time. That's literally how our show started. My whole show started with me just getting on live and talking about myself. So you don't like my content, you don't got to come to my content. You literally have people who their entire content revolves around. Is the homie in here? Oh, he ain't in here. The homie's gonna be right here. You literally have people that their whole entire content revolves around talking about me. But I can't talk about me. Pay attention. Pay attention. So we up out of here because I have a meeting a little bit later, and basically that's it. I want to make sure that I got myself together and I'm there on time. But we are working on bringing a basketball program, not just a tournament, but a whole entire basketball program. I was speaking to some of the people. We're also going to allow people that don't necessarily live in Seagate to quite possibly to be a part of what we're doing. You know, it's going to be, not only for the people that live in Seagate. I'm not 100% sure on if that goes for everything, but I know that goes for the tournament. As far as for the other activities that we're going to be talking about or we're going to go through, there's other community centers around here, so I don't really see no need for us to extend, but so far, maybe a couple of kids, not from Seagate. I don't really care one way or the other, but I'm definitely, we're not here to save your knucklehead ass children. We're here to give the kids out here that want to do better in life, that want to have something good happening. We're here to give them an opportunity. We're not here to try to save people that don't want to be saved, And morning, gentlemen. Morning. And and I'm just going to say what it is. A lot of y'all kids don't want to be saved, A lot of them don't know they need to be saved, I guess is the problem. So we're not really trying to jump out the window and snatch them. We're trying to get the kids, that just need an opportunity. They might not be all the way on the straight and narrow, but they damn sure are in pollutions. We don't want those kids. And I'm not saying this to be mean or nasty or nothing like that, but one bad apple spoils the bunch. But we're not trying to bring them in. At least I'm not trying to. Sheesh. At least I'm not trying to. I'm going to be 100% against destroying our program by trying to allow every single individual in it. And just letting you know right now. From what I hear, this is something that's desperate, not desperately, but this is something that's wanted. This is something that's wanted in the community, very much so. Seagate has a lot of things. One thing that it does not have is a program for their children, for the young kids. And I'm going to tell you the dope part about all of this is, shout out to me just being the individual that I am as a person. But the police officer said something the other day that I found interesting. And one of the things he said is that when I come outside, a lot of times they notice that's when all the kids come outside, And something that I do notice that's dope is, so our place where we play basketball at, there's the basketball side, and then there's the side where the kids the playground where they jump on the monkey balls or whatever the hell those shits is. So they got that, right? The dope part is a lot of times the kids that be on the other side with like the monkey balls and stuff like that, they want to come over and shoot hoops with me. So even the little kids, 3, 4 years old, stuff like that, they want to also come and shoot hoops with me. They also want to come and be a part of what we're doing. So I just have an energy with me, a thing about me that just makes this something that it's just applicable. It's just something that's like natural, It's just, I don't know how to say it. So I expect that this is going to work. I expect it's going to be just fine. This is also something that there's quite a few people that wanted the morning. There's quite a few people that already had wanted to do it. and they wanted me to be involved in this for over about at least 2 years now. So we're going to get this off the ground now. And obviously this is going to be lucrative. And what's going to happen is, this get off the ground and we start moving in the direction that we're supposed to be moving in. There's a lot of people that's really, like, my life is going to really be in danger, because there's so many people out here that's just lying on who I am and, just doing evil. So I would suspect that if something like this get going, those people are going to be pissed, because now people are going to understand that they can't be trusted. Now people are going to understand how they liars, they can't be trusted. You understand what I'm saying? So they gonna hurt their own image, or whatever the case is. What's up, my brother? How you doing today? Chilling? Yes, sir. Saw me. I hurried up and shit. Appreciate you. What's up with the gate right here, though?
So they're stopping ingoing traffic because they blocked off this side for the whole construction mumbo jumbo stuff, So they're only letting people come out. Yeah.
Okay. Have a blessed day. Appreciate you. So yeah, about to get back to the crib. I think she said she liked her gate closed. About to get back to the crib. And I got a meeting I'm supposed to be getting ready for, and I have a whole paperwork I was supposed to get typed up, and I didn't do it yet. Hey, how you doing today, my brother?
All right, and you?
We're chilling. What's up there, homeboy? All of the things. You having a good day? You having a good day, eh? All of the things. Yeah. Have a blessed day. He got a nice dog. I haven't seen him in a while. Yeah, so that part. He's trying to take the line to you. Niggas be so confused. People treat you away because they want you to act the way back towards them. So when they do some fuckery to you, people say it's okay, you deserve it. But I don't do that. I don't act the way back. You understand? I'm not trying to get my lick back. I'm not trying to do none of that shit. I'm just not. So you call me up, you get me on the phone, you try to argue with me, I'm not gonna argue back with you. This is what he was talking about. They gotta fix your street. The part that kills me is I'm consistently correct on what I'm talking about. So you think these people are just sheep, or you think these people just might be more intelligent than you? I think these people might just be more intelligent than you. I don't think these people are sheep. Why every time somebody come in here and try to argue a point with me, is it proven that they're wrong and I'm right? Like, prove it. So this isn't about anybody echoing me. This is just about you want people to think that I'm wrong when I'm not wrong. So what do? You go and tell people y'all just listen to everything Jack say. But I be right. So you're literally getting people to go against their best interests. So I don't know. Don't know what to tell you. Tell me the last thing I was wrong about. Watch them talk about some shit from like 2018, 2017. What was the last thing I was wrong about? You got another account? Bring it in here. Tell me that. Good morning. How y'all doing today? Hey, I'm not gonna touch her. She got the joke. So tell me what I was wrong about. Okay, I give you, go get an account, and I'm gonna give y'all a couple of moments. And then after a couple of minutes, I'm gonna go about my business. But tell me something that I've been wrong about. It gotta be less than 5 years old. There's only one thing that they're ever gonna be able to say, and it's not even something I said, it's something somebody else said. I didn't even say it. Somebody else said it on my show. So there's only one thing that they're gonna be able to say I'm wrong about. It's something that I didn't even say. It's something somebody else said. So for the people that are saying people should always disagree with me, because that's basically what you're saying, tell me something I've been wrong about. I'm listening. Tell me something I've been wrong about. I'm listening. She a baddie. Sheesh. We definitely put babies in it. It's not even a question. Absolutely. Like 100%. All of the babies. All right, I give you a minute. Tell me something I've been wrong about. I give you a minute. Tell me something I've been wrong about. You want to know what's the worst thing? When you're right about something, but you talk to somebody and they don't care that you're right. They don't care that they're not right. All they care about doing is arguing whatever the hell is that they're arguing with you. That's the only thing that's important to them. And even when you're like, you know what, I don't even want to talk about this. You got it. They just want to argue it with you. So tell me something I've been wrong about. I give you a minute. They're not going to be able to find nothing. I give you a minute. I give you a couple of minutes. Find something I've been wrong about. Anything. Now you know they're in here because they're always in here. Find me, tell me something I've been wrong about. I say this all of the time, and there's nothing y'all can ever tell me I was wrong about. Somebody came on my show once and said that Shadi snitched. That was like in 2018. They said it, not me. They're going to tell you I was wrong about that. Tell me something I've been wrong about. I'm here. Anything. Tell me something. So you mean to tell me, anytime I'm talking about something and I'm right about it, which is often because I don't give opinions. I just state facts. So you're literally in here telling people that they're followers because they believe the facts that I display. And they fall for this. All right. Anyway, obviously they're not going to be able to come up with anything because there isn't anything they've been wrong about because I don't give opinions and I only state facts. So even 2 months from now when we have this conversation, there's going to be nothing because I don't state opinions. I just tell you the facts. 2 years from now, there's going to be nothing. because I don't state opinions. I only say facts. That being said, everybody have a blessed day. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Farmers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one.